Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and to the favorite part of the week, pick up or pass up. So today we don't have a lot this week, but we do have quite a few. I was worried that I wasn't gonna have enough for a video this week, but yeah, in the last couple of days, the regular brands that like to bring us product after product, yes, I'm talking to you Revolution, yes, I'm talking to you Colourpop, they came through with some releases. So if you like to know my thoughts on the pick up or pass up for this week, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's start off with the winners and the losers from last week. I'm gonna start adding this into the videos now. So at the beginning of every pick up or pass up for the week, I'm going to let you know who won and who lost from the previous week and my thoughts. So quickly, the winner from last week is the Revolution Pore Perfecting Primer. I am not surprised that this primer won because everybody has been excited for the release, and yeah, I'm really not surprised that it won. So yeah, that is the winner from the week. You can see the results here on the screen. A second close winner actually was the Colourpop Browns one. I'll put the picture up here and the results up here for that one. That was a very close second to the Pore Perfecting Primer from Revolution. And the loser from this week is the Color Focus eyeshadow palette, the newest one, the blue one. I'll leave the picture on here as well, let you see how much they lost by. It was quite a bit, you know, 70-something% was not feeling this palette. As I told you from last week, I'm actually liking this color story. I like blues. I don't have a lot of blues, so if I was to pick up anything from last week, it would have actually been one of the things I pick up. But it looks like most of you guys were not feeling it. So yeah, those were the winners and the losers from last week. So let's get into this week. Okay, so the first release we have, I'm going to be looking at my laptop on the side, so obviously pictures will be up here, and I'm going to look at my laptop on my vanity. So the first release we have here is from Morphe. So Morphe released two eyeshadow palettes. They have a very cool tone blue eyeshadow palette, and then a cool tone kind of nudish neutral palette as well. The blue is nice. It really is nice. I can't deny that it looks quite good. Would I buy it? Would I buy it? I don't know. I don't know because it's a palette that is very... It's interesting and boring at the same time. That's what I'm going to say. It's very... if you like blues or you want some blues, it looks nice, but it just looks too cool. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can get like a warm tone blue. You can't get a warm tone blue, but it's, for me, I guess the blues itself are not rich enough, and I really wish they would have put in maybe like a blue shimmer, like a dark blue shimmer that is like really like shimmery, and maybe a few more browns or transition shades, not because it's very gray and very, very cool tone. So I don't know if it will show up very well on me. If it was between this blue shadow palette and the Revolution one, I would actually get the Revolution one. Yeah, so yeah, that's a no for me. And the neutral one is a definite no. Neutral does not work on my skin tone. Most of the colors in here look super pale. It's not going to work on me. So yeah, I think as a whole, as a release, these two new 18-pound palettes from Morphe is it's a no. It's a no. The next release is from Revolution. So Revolution released two more of the what's it called? The Reloaded Maxi palettes. So they have a purple one and a multicolored, rainbow-colored one. The rainbow colored one looks actually really nice because it's kind of like a gradient from oranges to yellows to blues, a few greens. It looks really pretty. Will I personally buy it? I don't really want any more rainbow eyeshadow palettes, so I don't know if I really would buy this palette. And I don't know if I want really big palettes anymore. I'm not really drawn to big palettes. I don't mind them. I don't mind big palettes, but I'm not drawn to them as much as I used to before. I want something more curated. Is it curated? I don't know how you say that word. Anyway, more compact, more thought out. You know, I want a color story that is more thought out. but the palette itself is actually really nice. You can do neutral looks as well as colorful looks from it, so that's really nice. The purple palette, now the purple palette would have really interested me if it was a bit more, how would I say, deep purples in there. The purples are kind of washed, I won't say washed out, I don't know if it was washed out, but yeah, the color story, it looks a bit like the amplified purple palette that they did, which was a dupe for the Morphe one, Morphe 35p. They did that obviously a couple of years ago when they were doing the amplified palettes. It had a purple palette in there, which I actually have. I can't get it right now, but I actually have that palette. It looks like that, but in a different packaging, to be honest. So no, it doesn't interest me enough. It's £12 each, so no, I'm not feeling this at all. But as a whole, again, it's a pass for me. The next release is from Colourpop. Now Colourpop released their butterfly collection. Now this is a collection, you know, based around butterflies, I guess. There's an eyeshadow palette for $15, and it has 12 shades in there. And that seems higher, no? Isn't their 12 shade palette usually $12, sorry? I don't know. Anyway, it's 15. It's Lorraine, stop saying euros. It's $15. And then there's also four super shocked shadows. There's 4 super shocked shadows. There's 2 like jelly shadows as well, and like a highlighter puff. Packaging is well done, Colourpop. Packaging is stunning. But when you open up the palette, especially, it's like, what is this? What are these colors? What are these colors? Seriously, Colourpop? Like, it's mauve and browns in a packaging that is so colorful, and so like if they did what was from the packaging inside the palette, it will be. Listen, I might make an order on Colourpop just for that. Okay, so it's because the actual packaging is purples. There's like the butterflies have like burnt orange colors on their wings, browns, purples. You know, there's some really rich, beautiful lilac. You know, all those kind of colors is on the packaging, and the actual palette itself is like blah. Like, I'm tired of these brands, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired. They're not doing their job. They're not doing their job. They also have 4 lipsticks. The lipsticks actually looks quite nice. There's like a purple lipstick, a nude, a pinkish nude, and a brown. Those actually look really pretty. But I'm really disappointed with the eyeshadow palette. I'm not even gonna lie. It's the color is inside. I think should reflect the packaging, and it will be a hit. But the colors are boring, like hella boring. Something everybody has in your collection 110 million times over. So it was so unnecessary to make another neutral palette. How many neutral palettes can we possibly have? They should have done some of the lilacs. They should have done some purples, some deep purples, some burnt oranges, some burnt browns. You know, really go out there. Maybe a few of those kind of super shocked, kind of like, you know, that textured shadow that they do. Put some of those in there so that people can do like a whimsical look with it. Packaging, yes. Collection itself, no. The second to last release is actually from Beautybay. So Beautybay, as most of you know, have their own brand, and they've actually released 3 more liquid shadows, or like glitter shadows, like in the liquid form, and these are beautiful. Like, I really do want these. These are actually on my pickup for this week because they have a red in there and a green, and it's so hard to find affordable liquid shadows that have the color green. I've been on the hunt for one for so long, so I'm thinking maybe Black Friday or one of these holiday sales, I'm going to pick this up. You get the bundle of 3, so it's like a silvery shade, a red shade, and a green shade, and it comes in a bundle of 3 for £15. So it's actually not that bad if you think about it. 3 shadows for 15, and the colors are very Christmas based. It has, you know, colors that we associate with Christmas, and it just looks beautiful. It looks so stunning. So this one is a pickup for me. I personally really like it. I like liquid shadows. I just bought a couple from Primark. I bought this one from Primark, which is like a deep gold, and yeah, it's just called gold. But yeah, I like liquid glitter shadows, and yeah, so this and it's unique, you know. I like that they're doing something unique. They're not doing the usual colors of gold and silver. They're doing something different with the red and green. So yeah, I'm super excited for this release. The last release for this week is from Revolution again, and this is their second collab in literally a week. Like last week we had the NAF release come out, and this week we have another release, and this is with a Turkish Instagrammer or influencer called, I think you say Sable. I don't know how to say her name properly. I don't know her. This is the first time I'm actually hearing of her from this collab, and she's released 2 eyeshadow palettes and 3 lipsticks. So yeah, the eyeshadow palettes is there's a neutral one. There's neutral eyeshadow palettes which has a lot more mattes and a few shimmers and glitters, and there's the second one, which is the night to night. So the neutral one is the night to day, sorry, the day to day, and then the night to night is more of a dramatic one. The day to day, no, it's too boring. I like the green. The green looks absolutely stunning. I really wish they put that green also in the night to night palette. I think that made that palette really perfect. But anyway, the green is the only shade that is really standing out for me from that palette. But the rest of the colors, it all looks too similar. The colors look very similar. So yeah, and there's not really any deep dark colors to kind of deepen any looks for my skin tone. So, but if you're a lighter skin tone, I think you will really like this palette if you like neutrals or oranges. The night to night, on the other hand, is really intriguing me. My only gripe, once again, is the lack of deep transition or deep you know, deepening shades in the palette. Most of the deep shades are shimmers, and I don't understand why brands do this. Why do you make a deep dark brown a shimmer? Who puts like, it's very rare that people put a deep dark brown on their lid as a shimmer. Like that should automatically be a matte shade. And for a palette called Night to Night, it should have a black. I'm sorry, for a night, that's how you usually take your day looks to night looks. You put a black to smoke it out. So I think any palette that has the name Night in it should have a black in it naturally. Call me stupid, but I think so. So the palette itself is very pretty, it's very nice. I wish it had darker transition shades or darker deepening shades. I wish it had a black, and it would be perfect, and it would definitely would have been on my list. So maybe if I see some swatches, maybe if someone like Tammy reviewed it and convinced me, which she does most of the time. Tammy was always coming from my pockets, you know. But if Tammy made me buy it, then I might buy it if she showed that it was good quality. But at the moment, the only one that's drawing me in is the night to night palette. The actual lipsticks itself, it's also, they're pretty colors. They're the classic, you know, nude and red, and yeah, it's classic colors. It's all matte formulas. It doesn't draw me enough to want it. I have those colors already, so it doesn't draw me enough to want it. But the Night to Night palette it's a maybe. It's a maybe. That is my pick up or pass up review and opinions for this week. Let me know below what you guys think of this week's releases. Head over to Instagram if you haven't already and go vote for your pick up or pass up for the week. Let us know your opinions, and next week I'll let you guys know on here what you guys thought and what I thought about what you guys thought. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, share it with people if you feel like somebody else who's a makeup lover who likes affordable makeup will enjoy our channel, share it. We're trying to get ourselves to 100 followers on here, or 100 subscribers on here, so please share these videos. Give us a like button so that people can see our videos on YouTube and help us to grow this community. And comment, please comment, let me know your opinions. And yeah, until next time, I will see you then. Bye, loves.